going on, guys? Quingity here. Welcome back to another video. So you guys know my modification with the striker, putting a nail in it. Go check out that video if you haven't seen that one and you want to do it on a striker. But this is how you're going to do it on the Horton. So here is the Horton Scout HD 125, and any Horton this will work with. But here's the hardest part. So step one is you actually have to either own a bow press or know somebody that has one, or just take it to your local archery shop, and they most likely will help you out with it. It's gonna be you're gonna be charged for it. I had this taken there, and then I've got in this case here, I've got a striker that I just bought that needed a new string, so I got it there. Anyways, so take it to a bow shop. I got charged 25 bucks. So if they're chill, shouldn't be a problem. So what you're gonna do is get it there, get that string off, and then get it back home. And now you want to make sure that you still have your cable, your main cable, on the bow still. So don't have them take that off, just have them take off the main, the one that's on the rail, right? So you're just your string. So you get that taken off, and then obviously you're gonna need elastic. I don't recommend rubber. I know Jerry's used rubber for one of his, for a striker, but with my Discoveries, elastic is much better. Also, you'll notice I have an OptiFade stock, video coming out on that soon. So yeah, you need elastic cable. I will link it in the description. And then you need something to cut it with. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so here's what you want to do. So the way I have my striker set up is that right as it gets up to the actual trigger box, that's when it's like almost there's no more movement coming out of it. So it's super taut, you'll get way more power out of it. So what you want to do is, I'm going to try to figure that out right now with the Horton. So we're going to do it together, but you pretty much, same with the striker, I didn't say in that video, have it so it, right as you come up here, like right there, you want it to be as tight as possible. So it's like lots of tension right there. This can shoot up to like 25, 30 feet with that elastic. So let's go ahead and start working on that. All right, so what you want to do is you want to get your elastic, and you're going to feed it up through this cam right here. There's a little hole. And then, it's hard to do with one hand. You're going to tie it there. I'll show you in just a second. All right, so you're going to tie it like this. So you've got, any knot will do, as long as it's like a self-tightening knot. And you want to tie it so that way, the elastic, if it'll focus, the elastic knot is actually right in the little cam groove, and then you can run that cable through. And then you're gonna have that elastic right there looking like how the actual cable was. So I'm gonna actually cut a proper size elastic cord for this. So here we go. All right, so before you actually finish, before you make any cuts on this elastic, it does come in a lot, so I mean you can make errors, but what I do is I roughly size it over and then see how much. See, that's way too loose. So I'm gonna pull it more, and I'm holding this end tight because that's where the elastic's gonna come from. So say it's there. See, that's pretty good. So that amount right there is pretty good. So you wanna just keep moving this, the other cam that's not been tied off yet. Keep pushing it farther and farther down, and that's where you're gonna wanna tie it. So if that makes sense. I know it's kind of like stupid. I don't know how to really explain this better, but you kind of get what I'm going at. You pull this side down, you have one side tied down, then you're gonna keep pulling it up. You can do the same thing with the striker to get more power out of it. But I'm gonna go right about there. So it's pretty much no more elastic, no more pull is happening. So I've got the max tension right there. And then once you have it there, so you just do one last check, you pull it up. You go, okay, that's good. You're gonna take it, hold exactly where you had, do a little slice, boom. Now it's gonna look way too short, but that's the point. So you're gonna tie it. Honestly, might have tied it a little too short, we'll see. All right, so I just did some testing. I did get it on. I'm not happy with the way it looks around the cams. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it off. I'm just gonna show you here. It does cock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one off. I'm gonna lay it down next to another piece and cut it just a little bit longer so I can have enough room to wrap around the cams. What's going on? Editing Quinn here. So while editing this, I wanted to point out something that I didn't exactly point out before, and that is that method that I showed is way easier. You can just stop it there if you don't care how it looks. I just didn't like the way it sat in the cams. So if you want it to be more crossbow looking like and more, you know, realistic to the show, stick around and watch this. Okay, so I just spent about probably 30 minutes trying to get this to work, and I did. All right, so what you want to do, this is how you get the fine tuning stuff in. So you're gonna pull it around the cam and have it on the limb, and then you're gonna slip your hand down through here, take this and pull it through the little loop, and then you're gonna just keep doing that to adjust your power. If you want it weaker, just make it longer. If you want it stronger, make it shorter. And then once you're happy with it, all you're gonna do is snip off these ends here on both sides, or if you want to leave them there to adjust it later, you can. But that's pretty much it. You can pretty much do what I did for the cams here on, just switch it onto this one. It's gonna take a lot of patience. I got a little frustrated with it halfway through, but I stuck with it. And that's how you do it. So let's do a quick fire test. All right, so we're gonna do a quick shot here, just to show the power of it. It should be able to go through cardboard and styrofoam just fine. This is my first test shot with this. Then we're gonna compare it to the striker, see how it does. Here we go. Boom. You wanna make sure it is taut right up until the point where that trigger box is, because the second, if you want it to max power, that's what you gotta do. So let's go ahead and boom. Oh, my cat loves to chase these. Let's compare that really quick to the striker. Pull it up. This one actually, I think has less because it's not as taut up there. Go on, get out of here, cat. Go on. All right, here we go, striker. I just think because the striker's a longer crossbow, I think it has way more traveling power than the actual Horton. But yeah, that's gonna do it for these. Again, video coming soon on this Optifade, how I got it, what my plans are, and do I have another one? Question mark. I might. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to make the elastic Horton. I believe this is the first one on YouTube on how to do it. I want to apologize if the video seems very out of order and stuff. It's I had to film it so many different times to test different things, because when I started filming it, it was my first ever attempt at it on this crossbow. So yeah. Anyways, I hope to help. If you have comments or anything, or you have questions, leave them in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment if you have any questions. Comment which crossbow would you want. And also, hopefully, I'll have a video on how to do this with the PSE Fang soon. We'll see. All right, guys, take care, stay safe. Again, let me know in the comments, which crossbow would you want elastic to kind of fuck around with? And take care, guys, stay safe, make good choices, and treat others the way you want to be treated. Catch you out. Why did I say catch you out? I'll catch you later. Out. All right, real quick before this video ends, I just want to have a massive, huge shout out, even gargantuan shout out to Mason Dixon Bow Magic and Jerry's, aka The Walking Dead props. Without them, this couldn't be possible, because Jerry posted a video a long time ago on his YouTube channel of some news interview with Norman, and he was talking about how it didn't have tension on it. And then I sent that over to Mason Dixon, and he helped me out, gave me some ideas. Because I've been trying to do this for a long time. Like, I've been trying to figure out how to make the Horton just like the rubber band striker. So glad it's finally, we can close that chapter in that book. We figured it out. Again, huge shout out to them. Links to their channel will be in the description. Go show some love. Take care, guys.